Hello, this is Josh with CourtReserve, and this video is going to go over how we can set up automated refunding inside of your organization. So to enable this, what we'll want to do is go over to settings on the sidebar, and then we'll want to scroll down over to the billing settings row, and we will now see an auto refund button. So when we click on this, we'll go over to the auto refund page. And here we are going to have 5 types of automated refunds that are available. So we can set this up for court reservations, private lessons, drop-in registrations, full event registrations, and then also for closure cancellations. When we click the checkbox for any of these settings here, we are going to see some additional settings that we can set up for each instance where an automated refund would be sent out. The first setting is going to be auto approve refund if cancellation is requested more than X hours in advance. So if we set this to 24 hours, if a member cancels their registration, if they cancel their lesson, or if they withdraw from their event registration prior to the 24-hour threshold time that we are creating, their registration is going to be automatically refunded. Any refunds that are requested within this threshold, so if a member tries to cancel their registration closer than 24 hours to that start time, the refund is going to be sent over to transactions and then refunds, and it will be just the typical pending refund that we see in the system normally. If this box is left blank, then refunds will be automatically approved until the start time of the event or the reservation. So that's just something to consider when setting this up. And then the next setting that we have here is going to be do not approve amounts greater than X amount. So if there's a certain price threshold where you still want to manually approve any sort of refund, we can set that up here, and any refund that is requested that is greater than this amount will have to be manually approved over on that refunds page. All right, and after we have set up the parameters and have enabled automated refunding for the different options that we'd like to up here, we'll then want to choose the payment types that we are going to be auto approving for. And once we enable this for any of these payment types, we'll then want to choose the refund destination that this automated refund is going to go to. One thing to point out here is that rules do not need to be enabled for all payment types. And for any payment types that we do not set up auto approval for, the refund request will just be sent over to the refunds page on the sidebar. So if there are any payment types that you don't want to set up automated refunding for, we can just make sure we don't check off those payment types on this page. All right, and that goes over the setup for automated refunding. So we will have an article that goes over this in the knowledge base if you have any additional questions on this, and you can always reach out to our live chat as well if you have any questions on this feature. That's going to be over on the green icon in the top right corner.